Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I'm your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop, and it's time to go back to the theater. And it's time for yet another musical biopic, but this one's a little bit bananas. My review of the 2024 musical biopic of the UK superstar Robbie Williams, Better Man, coming up now. The meteoric rise, dramatic fall, and remarkable resurgence of British pop star Robbie Williams. So what did I think of Better Man? I thought it's a unique and energetic biographical musical film. It's directed by Michael Gracey, who's also known for directing The Greatest Showman. The film has a certainly creative idea to present its main character as a CG anthropomorphic chimpanzee, because Robbie said he sees himself as less evolved than most humans, and it can also be seen as him being a performing monkey. When I saw the trailer for this film, I had no clue what to expect, and if this idea would be a disaster, but somehow it works, and I stopped questioning it after a few minutes and just started going with it. The CG on the ape looks great as well. I wasn't too familiar with Robbie Williams before the film other than a few songs, Millennium, not featured in the film, Rock DJ, and Angels, but he's a global superstar, but not as much in the US. I feel like this project covers more of his personal life than his actual music career, just sort of showing us the highlights of his contributions to the music industry. The film follows the pop star's life with musical sequences of his songs helping tell the story, much like Elton John's Rocket Man biopic. With Williams himself narrating the story and being heavily involved, the events are told from his point of view, of course, but he doesn't sugarcoat or pull any punches about himself. The film begins with his childhood, with his dreams of stardom and worshiping his father Peter, who loves Frank Sinatra and the rest of the Rat Pack, teaching his son how to sing the classics like My Way. Robbie, or back then, Robert, also lives with his mother and grandmother, and when Peter gains small success as a lounge singer, he abandons the family and disappears out of his son's life for years at a time. As a teen, Robbie secures a spot in a boy band called Take That, a band I didn't know by name, but recognized a few songs when I heard them. Of course, after a while, the members start to feud and Robbie gets kicked out of the group, causing him to go down dark paths. The film can get in a lot of the musical biopic cliches and tropes with his rise and fall, but on the other hand, it's part of his story. We see his addictions to alcohol and drugs as he makes a lot of mistakes and also suffers anxiety and depression. We also see him get involved in a relationship with Nicole Appleton from the girl group All Saints and then finally launch his solo career. There's also some interesting ideas thrown in, with Robbie seeing incarnations of his past selves in the audience of his shows, and how it culminates is fascinating. Other things that surprised me with the film was how many of its emotional moments hit, with the strained relationship with his father, as well as sweet moments with his grandmother, and a wonderful finale. You could find yourself tearing up. There's also a number of jokes that hit and made me laugh out loud more than I expected to. There's some awesome musical sequences too, including the segment with Rock DJ, which sees the characters running around and dancing on Regent Street near Piccadilly Circus. The cast stars Robbie Williams himself as the narrator and also on the song vocals, while Jono Davies performs Robbie Williams' chimpanzee form voice and motion capture. Steve Pemberton as Peter William, Robbie's father who comes in and out of his life, Kate Mulvaney as Janet Williams, Robbie's caring mother, Allison Steadman as Betty Williams, Robbie's grandmother he's close with, and Rachel Bano as Nicole Appleton, the member of All Saints who becomes Robbie's fiancée. Better Man is an ambitious and entertaining film giving us a lot of insight on the global pop star. Number-wise, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of do it. And a high, do it at that. Alright, well, that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/WestsideOf515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTroupeAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Instagram and Letterboxd at WestAlist. Until next time, Troop out.